Reverence to Sambia, Mawulisa, Olurumare, Orumila, Iyami, Egungun, Egbe, Ori, Lwa, Orisa, and Mpungus to the keepers of the crossroads, Eshu, Legba, Lucero, Medzkafu, Ashe, Bendición, Ayekbokbo. This is Iya, Shalewa Borisha Day, Priestess Iyaya. Today I want to give you some everyday items that you can use in your home for blessings, prosperity, abundance, protection, pushing away evil, pushing away enemies. I'm going to start with the basics. There's a lot of things that people do know that are basic, and then I will progress up to some more other unknown items at the end of the video. So stay tuned for those where we will actually go and call in the elements of the Orisa or other deities. So let's first start with cinnamon. Cinnamon is something that everybody knows how to use normally. Cinnamon is a delicious spice that we often use to cook with. We use it in our teas. We use it in our ciders. We use it in a lot of different applications. So cinnamon is not used to protect or used to cross anyone. I've seen people out on Instagram as well as Facebook saying you can use cinnamon to cross somebody or get them to bend to your will. No, you cannot. Cinnamon is a sweet spice. It's a sweet item. Sweet items are used to bring sweetness. Cinnamon is used to bring prosperity, good luck in relationships, love, blessings, things of that nature. There is not one wicked element of energy in a cinnamon stick. It's a little spicy, but that's about it. But it's not going to be used for anything outside of blessings for you. You can even use some cinnamon sticks to make them into a cross. There's some works you can do with cinnamon with a cross for blessing your home, to bring the blessings into your house. That'll be for another video. But cinnamon's used for blessings, prosperity, of love, and money. No evil work for cinnamon. So, other things that we can use. We can use bay leaf. Bay leaves are actually used to protect. Bay leaves are great for protection, basic protection, negative energy, negative forces, not going to really do much for any powerful enemy that is working against you. But this is used to keep from being jinxed. So this will be something that will be good to put outside of your home as well as into your home. You can even make tea out of it. So you're protected from the inside and you protect the outside. So bay leaf is great for protection. You can mix that with some other items as well to bring additional levels of protection into your home as well. There are a lot of African herbs you can use for protection, salvadera, ceiba, things like that, that you could mix with this to make a good item for protection for your home. What else? Okay, let's get to some of the good stuff. So, lemon. Lemon is a great, wonderful citrus fruit. It's not only good for you and full of vitamin C, it makes great lemonade, but lemons can be used to sour someone's life. Lemons can also be used in stop gossip spells. So you know how you eat a lemon and makes your mouth pucker? This can be used in a stop gossip spell as well. You can use this to sour someone's life. Lemon is great for that. Or to sour relationships. Lemon is sour, so you can use it for things that you want to sour. All right. Let's look at hot pepper. This is cayenne pepper. I took some hot peppers and ground them up myself. You can get whole cayenne peppers, or you can get cayenne powder that's really hot. Don't get the mild stuff. You can use cayenne pepper in your blend to curse people. You can use your cayenne like it's gopher dust, right? Use this in gopher dust to curse somebody. You can also use cayenne pepper to hot foot someone away. That's why they call it hot foot, because there's an element of heat. You want to make their feet so hot, fire under their feet so hot, they can't do anything but run. Run away because your feet's so hot. So this is good to make hot foot powder, to remove someone out of your life, to make a neighbor move away. You would mix it with other things, but I'm giving you things that you have around your house right now. Hot cayenne pepper. You can also use this in work for gossip as well, to make someone's mouth burn. So I'll do some videos on some of these things and how to actually use them. But this is cayenne pepper. It's great to use in enemy work. You can actually use it. You can use this as well to make somebody go crazy, but I'm not going to tell you that one. I'm going to leave that one out, because you have to be careful when you do things like that as well, because you're going to have to deal with karma. There's always a consequence for every spiritual work that you do. And if you're not skilled, as I am, you may bring yourself trouble with doing things like that. So, okay, so let's get into some of the other items for Orisa that we can use. You can use some of these things as well for Palo spirits, but I'm not going to give any work for Palo in this session. So, yams. These are American yams. You can also use African yams. You can get those at an African store. Yams are used to bring in abundance. In Nigeria, they have a yam festival. And it is the time of harvest. It's the time to call in abundance. It's the time to call in prosperity into one's life. We call the Orisa, Mopeo, we call the Orisa. We do the Oriki, and we tell the Orisa to come and eat yam. Yam is a great indication of bring abundance to me. I bring you this harvest of yam. Bring abundance to me. So we use yam a lot to give to our shrines. We roast yam. We use the African yam. We can pound it and make pounded yam, make fufu, make asado. There's a lot of dishes that we can make and give to our shrines. If you are a shrine holder and you don't know about this, you can also make this and give it to your shrines. Or if you want to make an offering in nature, a lot of the Orisa, like pounded yam, you can give some to Shango, Eshu. You can give it to Ifa. A lot of different Orisa. You can roast the yam, you can pound the yam, and you can give it to Obatala, the white yam, but you do not put any salt on it or anything. You do not cook it in palm oil. It does not take palm oil. You can cook it in shea butter if you want to do something with it specifically. Maybe put some coconut in there. Make a dish for Obatala that you can carry to the mountaintop. Make an offering for Eshu, where you do roasted yams. If you don't have a shrine, you can take it to the crossroads and leave for Eshu. So I give them these yams, sometimes mixed with the African yam. And you can also give these yams to your ancestors. A lot of our ancestors, that was something that they grew up, ancestors from back in the day, say if there was slave ancestors, but who doesn't like yam, right? Even if you weren't a slave, I love yams. But you can make yams as an item of prosperity when you call in prosperity and abundance into your life. So yam is great. And then okay, let me go to the next part. You can make a yam, put in some sugar, put in some cinnamon. Along with that, you call in abundance, you call in prosperity, sweetness and love, sweetness and abundance, sweetness in your life, sweet love, money, good things, prosperity as part of this jam. So you can actually use it for yourself. There is something you can make, magical food for yourself. You can make magical food to give to other people if you want them to look favorably upon you and bring prosperity into your life. You could use the yam and you could use the sugar, but I'll have to talk, especially sugar. Sugar is great to use to sweeten people to you. But as far as using sugar, sugar is great to use. Say you want to make a lot of people will do a honey jar, but you can also do a sugar jar. Same thing. You can use sugar to bring in sweetness into your life. You can call in sweetness into your life. Make a sugar jar. Put in things if you want people to be sweet to you. Put in a petition paper in the jar. Put a candle on it. Put some other things in there as well. That would bring sweetness into your life. So you can make a sugar dish that you've prayed over. So anyone that comes and they come into your home, that they feel sweetness towards you. You can make sugar candy. Put it into your mouth so that whenever you speak, sweet words come out of your mouth, and they're more convincing to people that you're speaking to. Great way. There's so many ways you can use sugar. We all need sweetness in our life. There's so many ways you can use sugar. So many ways. Speaking of sugar, we have candy. Candy. You can take Lwa, or you can take Eshu candy. Eshu and Lwa are different. Lwa, they normally call in Santeria, other African segments, things like that. And Ifa is Eshu. So you can give candy to Eshu. Ask Eshu to sweeten your path, to sweeten your way, to be sweet to you. You want Eshu to be sweet to you always. Always you want Eshu to be sweet to you. Because Eshu works on the light, the side of light, and he works on the side of dark. So you want Eshu to be sweet to you. Bring you sweet things. Sweet things. Say, Eshu, as you give this candy, you pray over it. Say, Eshu, bless me with sweetness in my life, Eshu. Eshu is one that's over the byways and highways and crossroads. Eshu, be sweet to me. Eshu, bring sweet things into my life. May my path be sweet that I walk, Eshu. May all the doors, Eshu's over doorways, Eshu. May all my doors for sweet things to flow into my life be open unto me, Eshu. Or Lwa. And you give this to them, right? But make sure it's heartfelt. Eshu can sense BS, so make sure it's heartfelt when you go to Eshu. Okay, another thing is that Eshu loves, but you can also use this in other items as well. So Eshu loves roasted corn. Eshu loves roasted corn. A lot of Orisa Olokun, she loves corn. So you can give Olokun fresh corn. If you don't have Olokun shrine, I'm initiated as a priest of Olokun. So I can give it to my shrine. But if you don't have Olokun shrine, you're not a shrine holder, you're not an Olokun priest, you can take fresh corn to the ocean. You pray over the corn and ask Olokun to bring you abundance, to bring you harvest. And you give it to Olokun, with fruits and other items that she takes. Never give Olokun palm oil. So roasted corn, Eshu loves roasted corn as well. So you give Eshu roasted corn. And you ask Eshu to bring you money, abundance, prosperity. Because you think about it, corn grows in abundance. Corn is a significance of harvest into one's life. So you use corn, it looks like little gold coins. So you use, this is roasted corn I got from, I think, a Botanica. But you use the corn and you call for money. Call for blessings of money and prosperity. May money flow to me, and may I be abundant in blessings and money and riches. So corn is a great thing to call that into your life. Beans. This is a mix of beans. You can get this from anywhere. You can even get it from Walmart these days. Or that market, you can get beans. This is a bean mixture. So beans. Eshu loves bean cakes. I wouldn't use these from Eshu bean cakes though. You use peeled black eyed peas. You make akara. Eshu loves akara. He asked me for some a couple weeks ago, and of course I gave Eshu akara. So Ifa takes akara, Ubatala takes akara, but you would not put palm oil in Ubatala's akara. But you can take these beans as well and give them as an offering to Mother Earth. You feed the earth. Beans represents abundance, good things, prosperity, things that Mother Earth, Mother Earth is all about fruitfulness. All the things that we get in life that sustain our lives, that sustain us, come from the earth. We get all of our things from the earth. So we can give these to Mother Earth. We can give these as an offering to Obaluaye. We can cleanse ourselves with these and put them in the earth as well. Calling on the power of Mother Earth for cleansing, or Obaluaye. A lot of people are afraid of Obaluaye. He's one of the Orisa that walk with me in Ifa as well as in Palo. mayambe. So grains are great for harvest. You can actually do some works as well, some spiritual works, some lamps that you make, and you put grains around it and you ask for harvest. So beans, grains are great to call in harvest. And when you need to feed the earth as well. So grains are great. Okay, the last two items. I'm going to save the pumpkin for last, because this can be used for a lot of different things. Healing, as well as money, riches, and wealth. So coconut can be used for many things as well. Here, the water in the coconut. The water of the coconut is cooling. The water of the coconut is refreshing. The water of the coconut is omi. So we put the coconut water on our heads and we say, may my head be cool. May my head be refreshed. May my head be cool. May my head be refreshed. So the cool water of the coconut. Also, the coconut is great for protection. The coconut is hard on the outside. No one knows how the water gets on the inside of the coconut. So it's protective as well. Protects you, protects your secrets, protects things of that nature. The coconut can also be used to do work for somebody's head, to cool their head, to give them clarity of their mind. Coconut can be used to give someone clarity and peace of mind if their mind is all over the place, or they're, just not in a good mind space. You can use coconut to do healing work for your head. It's really, really good for that. It's really a great, great, great cooling element to bring clarity, coolness of mind and of head. And we also use this to feed our Ori. We feed our Ori and Ifa, our higher selves, to appease our Ori. We feed our Ori coconuts for coolness, cool, gentle character as well. But again, it's great for protection. So the last thing I have is the pumpkin. These are in season in the fall, so they're hard to find outside of the season. But there's so many uses for the pumpkin. There's an Odu, I want to say it's Oyekumeji. Excuse me if I'm incorrect, but there's an Odu that talks about there was money inside of a pumpkin, where someone, there was coins in it, and they became wealthy and rich because there were coins in the pumpkin. So oftentimes we will use these to make lanterns as well. So we cut the top out, we take out the insides, we put oil in it, you can put coins in it, you can put cowrie shells in it, you put a cotton wick, the little short one you can make it. It looks like a big Hershey kiss. You put the olive oil in there. You can use, almond oil. It's great. You can put it in there to make the lamp, and you pray over it to bring you prosperity. Pumpkin is harvest. Pumpkin is prosperity. Pumpkin is riches. You pray to have prosperity, abundance, and riches, and a great harvest. So prosperity work is good for pumpkins. Money, prosperity work, abundance. Pumpkins are also something that we give to Olokum. Not Olokum, to Oshun. Oriyeyo, we give these to Oshun. And she loves pumpkins. It's one of her favorite things to eat, but we give these as an offering to Oshun. You can take it to the river, give it as an offering to Oshun. If you have a shrine, you can give it to the shrine that you have for Oshun. But one other thing too that we use this for is we use this as women to remove sickness from our womb. If we have fibroids, or if we have something else going on with our womb, we rub it and say what we want to remove from our wombs. And if we want to be healed of fibroids, or if we want to be healed from cysts in our ovaries, or if we want to be healed from disease of the womb, sickness of the womb, we rub it and we call to Oshun. Oriyeyo Oshun, Tini Ade. We call to Oshun. We call to Oshun. To Oshun, Mama, I pray, me, that you would heal my womb. I give you this pumpkin. And you pray to Oshun for healing. We always pray. Oshun is a great healer. She's the one that heals without herbs. She uses no airway. She uses Omi, use water to heal. So you do that. You pray over it with your mouth. You let your words come out of your mouth, not in your head. You let your words come out so your breath can touch this. There's ashe in the breath, in the words that you speak. Things aren't created. They're created with thought, but anything you read, it's the word. It's the word that creates. So you pray with your mouth, with the words, and you let it touch the pumpkin. You take it with some other things and you take it to the river and you give it to Oshun. So those are some items that you can use. Simple everyday items. One other simple everyday item that I did not bring up here with me is salt. Everyone knows about salt though. Salt is used as a great protector. You can take salt, you can mix salt with other strong, powerful herbs and use it to protect your home. You can use it in baths to cleanse yourself. You can use it for so many things. So as you go and you do your spiritual work, you don't need all these extravagant things that you can't pronounce. You don't need all these extravagant things that are hard to find. There are many everyday items that you have in your pantry, in your kitchen, that you can use to do powerful spiritual work. So go through your cabinets and see what you have and see how you can use everyday kitchen staples to empower you, to bless you, to protect you, to bring blessings, money, and riches into your life, and use those things for blessings and to call those things into your life. I hope this has been informative. I wish you love, peace, and light to my well-wishers only. Thank you and peace. Oh, check me out on priestessdivine.org. On Instagram, it's